All right, how you guys doing? We are here at the Blackest night party at Packrat Comics. I am Tyler at the Underground Video Network, and we are here right now with Mr. Sean McKeever, the man who, in my opinion, made the Titans one of the greatest things that they are. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Been having a good time out here today?
Yeah, I'm having a pretty great time. They really put on a good show here right now.
It's fun. We were out here for Free Comic Book Day last time, and it was a lot of fun. You've been kind of milling around talking to folk. Meet anybody interesting today? Anything going?
I've met some people who are first-time comics readers, and that's pretty cool. That's always actually really great. And just catching up with some other artists and people I hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah. Now for the folks sitting in their comfy, cozy computer chairs at home right now, tell them, how long were you on Titans?
I was on Teen Titans for 22 issues and an annual, and then I had the Terror Titans miniseries, and then I did 3 issues of Titans.
Okay. And while working on that, what was your favorite aspect of doing the Titans?
The characters. I was going into it, I was going to do a Wonder Girl ongoing series originally, and so I had already been a big fan of hers, and there isn't a single character that was on that roster that I didn't enjoy writing. From Robin to Miss Martian and Red Devil and Blue Beetle, Bombshell. Just all of them were a real treat for me to write, and I'm still writing Ravager right now in the backups in Teen Titans,
right? And
that's like heavenly to me because she's become my favorite of the Titans.
Okay, well that answers my next question because I was going to ask who your favorite Titan was while you're working on it. But I was thrilled personally that Beetle was put on the team because when the Blue Beetle series got canceled, I was really upset about it.
Yeah, Jaime's just such a cool character.
Yeah, he's really awesome,
and it's great that he's getting exposure on the Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon now. And he's got the backups that my buddy Mike Norton's drawing in Booster Gold, and to have him in Teen Titans as well. It's like he's almost like he's getting more exposure than he did when he had his own title. So it's pretty great because I think that special characters like that really need to be given a place to grow and for people to catch on to them.
Right. Because I was, when they first announced, I was actually against the character. I was a big Ted Kord fan growing up. And then, when they changed it up, I'm sure people did the same thing. Well, hell, I know people did the same thing with Bart when he was the Flash for about 15 minutes. And then they ended that real quick.
Yeah. Well, to mention Mike Norton again, he's a huge Ted Kord fan. And he really wound up warming up to Jaime. In fact, like I said, he's drawing the backups for him. And he just thinks the character is great. But, he'd certainly love to see Ted Kord come back. And, I think we may see him.
It's entirely possible. Doesn't matter how many times someone dies, they always leave a body, even if they do come back.
Even if they're atomized, there's still a body somehow.
There's somewhere, somehow, that ring can pop on that hand and they're popping back out of the ground. They're going to be a problem for somebody.
That's right.
So what are you working on anything right now? You doing anything coming up?
Well, like I said, I am writing the backups in Teen Titans. I'm also writing a Nomad miniseries for Marvel, starring the female Bucky from the Heroes Reborn universe.
Okay.
And I'm also working on a couple other things I can't really talk about just yet.
All right.
And I did an original story for my original series, The Waiting Place, which is the series that got me started in comics. It's a teen drama. Mike Norton and I got to do a new story for that for a new collection that's coming out in September from IDW.
Excellent. And just real quick, because I know, I'm an English major myself and work on writing. How did you break into working for one of the bigger companies?
The Waiting Place was actually a big part of that. I used to send in blind pitches all the time and realized, after getting a certain number of form rejection letters that wasn't the way to do it. And I thought, well, what do I want to write about if it's not somebody else's characters? What do I have to say? And so that's when I conceived of The Waiting Place, which is a teen drama about growing up in a dead-end town, which is kind of what I was doing at the time, but not in my teens anymore.
Yeah.
And so I developed that story and found artists for it and found a publisher, and that took a long time. And even when it was published, we only sold like 1,000 copies, but one of the people who was reading it was an editor at Marvel. So that as well as going to conventions and making friends, and one of those friends happening to be the writer on The Hulk, which that editor edited at the time, all those things kind of came together. And I wound up getting a chance to co-write with my friend Paul on The Incredible Hulk, and that was my start at Marvel.
Excellent. It's really push and push and push.
Oh yeah, I mean, it sounds like a quick story, and people kind of look at a lot of people as an overnight success. But I was first published in any form in 1995. First published at Marvel in 2001, and became a full-time freelancer in 2003. So it was a long road.
It was a long road, but you're there now.
Yep, I'm doing the dream job, and I'm loving every minute of it.
That is fantastic. Well, thank you for taking some time out of your schedule today to talk to us.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it. Thanks. All right, I am Tyler here, and you are, sir?
J.D. Larabee.
And how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I can't complain. It's Blackest night. People coming back from the dead. It's going to be exciting. So how's everything been going for you today in the store?
Things have been going pretty good. A lot of requests for Green Lantern cartoons and such, and a lot of G.I. Joes, too.
A G.I. Joe. That's an interesting mix.
Yes, odd mix.
Well, it's a summer movie coming out. It's topical. Anybody ask you to do any undead heroes wearing little black rings today?
No, but I am giving away a lot of undead famous people today, like Michael Jackson, Billy Mays, things like that.
Farrah Fawcett?
No, I haven't. I didn't bring Farrah Fawcett in.
Ed McMahon.
I was thinking about that, but I did Walter Cronkite, though. Yeah.
Walter Cronkite dead?
He died last night, yes.
I did not know that.
Away.
That is very sobering. I didn't know that.
And that's the way it is.
Wow.
As you would say.
That's the way it is. Wow, that just brought me down.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's not like I knew the man personally or anything, but I had no idea that he died. Wow.
Sorry.
It's cool. Are you playing in the poker tournament today by any chance?
No. As I am an artist, I'm not that wealthy. I like to think about poker, but no. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it? Not your thing, right? So have you talked to my interest today? Any big fans coming in? Got your puppets with you today?
Didn't bring my puppets.
Didn't bring the puppets.
I got new videos up. I want to do a Green Lantern one really bad because we want to do the cast for the Green Lantern now, as you know.
I heard Ryan Reynolds.
Yes,
is that right?
That's right.
I don't know about the whole Ryan Reynolds because I'm assuming they're doing Hal Jordan, right?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't work. I'm not a fan.
I think he'll do that. He'll have the cockiness that Hal has, and I think that's what'll work.
If Ryan Reynolds is playing anybody in the DCU, he pretty much has to be Wally West. End of story. He is Wally West through and through.
I can see that. Color his hair, yeah.
I don't think he really has the swagger needed, like the 1950s machismo that would be part of a Hal Jordan.
True.
If David Boreanaz was like 10 years younger,
like he did the voice in the cartoon.
Yeah, he did the voice in the New Frontier cartoon. Yeah. It was fantastic. They did a good job with it. He's kind of wooden, but I always thought Hal was kind of wooden. So now that I don't like Hal, I don't need any Hal fans coming after me.
In Bones, though, he does do the cocky thing.
He does.
So he can do that.
I think he could have done it very, very well. But we'll see. I'm sure Ryan will do fine. He's a funny guy. He can be kind of a tool. So hey, whatever.
Hey, he was a good Deadpool.
He was a great Deadpool until they decided to, seal his mouth off. And I heard they're doing a Deadpool movie too, Dave.
Well, it's kind of up in the air now with Green Lantern on the fast track.
Well, whichever gets done.
Which I appreciate Green Lantern being on the fast track.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Green Lantern fan myself, so.
A Hal man, I take it, or?
I'm a Hal man, but I am a partial kindness for Kyle Rayner, because like one of my comic book heroes, Daryl Banks.
Yeah, because Daryl is right over there. So if he hears you too loud, say anything about anything bad about Kyle.
I forgot how to spell Rainier a few minutes ago, and he teased me about it.
Because the man's he drew Kyle for a long time.
Yes.
Something.
Kyle was
how long
his
was
baby.
The run? It was
90s. As far as I'm concerned, it was all the 90s. I mean, it was 93 on, 93 to
like something like 75 issues or something like that.
I don't remember.
Forgive me if I don't get the number right, Daryl. If you actually watch this later, I apologize for not knowing all the information, man. I'm sorry.
I want to see if Daryl knows too, though. He's drawn so much. I want to see if he knows.
We could ask him. We should just ask him right now.
We should ask him. If you can get past the line.
If we can get past the line of fans, we'll have to let that die down a little bit. We can talk to him in a little bit. But hey, I'll let you get back to what you're doing over there. Appreciate you coming out to talk to us.
Keep
and
carrying the mic.
I will keep carrying the mic. I do what I can.
Nice
I try to keep it solid. But I'll see you later, man.
Peace, dude.
Bye.